I recently saw a video by Haley Alexis, an American who spent quite a bit of time in Germany, talking about how this country made her feel about her race, which is fascinating. But for me, the most shocking part was how shocked she was that she didn't have to state her race on official forms. I mean, I know that happens in the States, and I've always found it disturbing. But that it's considered so normal that people are actually surprised when they don't have to do it, that had never really occurred to me. It's something I've never had to think about before. I would put that down to white privilege, but apparently it's European privilege. Not that I hadn't had some bizarre experiences. I have occasionally had comments on my videos insulting me as a Middle Easterner, which is really strange considering that I am most definitely white. I just tan easily. Anyway, one question I have been asked a few times since gaining German citizenship is, how does it feel? Which is really strange. Nothing has really changed. I'm still the same person. I've regained the right to vote, and when I return from a trip abroad, it won't take me quite so long to get through immigration, and apart from that, I have a plastic card with the word Deutsch on it. And that's about it. I don't feel more German. I was brought up in Britain, and nothing will ever change that. All the time I was growing up and developing as a person, I was exposed to British values, British education, British television, and so on. If you've been following my channel for more than a couple of years, you've probably heard me say this before, and nothing much has changed since. I still feel British, but at the same time, I feel that this is my home. On the other hand, all the things that you normally do as an adult, I have only ever done in Germany. Everything from filing taxes to buying a house. If I had to do any of those things in Britain, I would be completely lost. Which basically means that when I'm in Germany, I don't feel completely German. And when I'm in Britain, I don't feel completely British. Having my legal status updated has done nothing to change that. And neither did I expect it to. If anything, it's made some things a bit more complicated. Whereas before I could explain myself by saying that I'm British but I live in Germany, now that's suddenly not technically true. I am both German and British, but that doesn't accurately describe me in reality. What I feel is that culturally I am mostly, but not completely, British, while functionally I am mostly, but not completely, German, if that makes any sense. So, is it important to me? Do I feel the need for a specific identity? Well, not really, no. I mean, I can describe my history as a way to explain how I function and why I have certain attitudes about various subjects, but it's not as if I have some deep-seated desire to belong somewhere. Which brings up an important point. I didn't take German citizenship because I hate Britain, or I don't feel British, or I disagree with Brexit. I took German citizenship to make my life easier. What I'm trying to say is this. It's not the colour of my passport or even the colour of my skin that defines me. It's the culture I was brought up in and the culture I now live in. That and nothing else has made me who I am. Nothing much has changed since. Why I have certain attitudes about various things, but and nothing will ever change that.